Tony Robbins on harnessing the power of emotional fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another journey into the world of transformation, where we seek not just to survive but to thrive. Today, we're diving deep into the realm of emotional fitness, a concept brought to life by Tony Robbins, one of the most influential speakers and authors in the self-help and personal development industry. Let me tell you this. Have you ever felt like your emotions were running your life instead of you leading them? If yes, then today's discussion is for you. Here's something you should know. The power to harness your emotions is not just about feeling better. It's about living better, thriving, and achieving the goals you've always dreamed of. But let's start with a question that will set our tone for the entire journey today. How often do you feel overwhelmed by your emotions, especially when faced with challenges? You might be wondering, is there really a way to control my emotions? Well, the answer is yes, and that's exactly what Tony Robbins teaches us in his book and seminars. He believes that emotional fitness is not about eliminating negative emotions, but about learning how to manage them effectively. Here's a personal anecdote to illustrate this point. I once found myself in a situation where I was tasked with leading a team through a project deadline that seemed impossible. The stress and anxiety began to overwhelm me, and I felt like I was drowning in my own emotions. That's when I decided to apply the principles of emotional fitness I learned from Tony Robbins. Instead of letting my emotions dictate my actions, I took a step back, practiced mindfulness, and focused on breaking down the project into manageable tasks. Slowly but surely, I managed to navigate through the chaos, and the project was completed successfully. This is the power of emotional fitness, transforming overwhelming situations into opportunities for growth and achievement. Now, let's delve deeper into the concept of emotional fitness. According to Tony Robbins, emotional fitness is all about building resilience, developing empathy, and understanding the impact of our thoughts and emotions on our behavior. One of the fundamental aspects of emotional fitness is recognizing and accepting our emotions, even if they're uncomfortable. It's like when you're standing on the edge of a cliff and you're scared, but you don't run away. You take a deep breath, assess the situation, and decide whether to step forward or retreat. Similarly, in emotional fitness, you acknowledge your feelings and decide how to handle them. For instance, if you're feeling angry at someone, rather than suppressing the anger and letting it fester, you can express it constructively. Tony Robbins emphasizes the importance of expressing emotions in a healthy manner, which helps prevent them from turning toxic and damaging relationships. Here's a lesson from Tony Robbins' experience. In one of his early seminars, he shared a story about a man who was struggling with depression. The man was so consumed by his negative thoughts that he couldn't see a way out. Tony Robbins helped him understand that every emotion has a purpose, and by acknowledging his sadness, he could begin to heal. The man started journaling his thoughts and feelings, which gave him a sense of control over his emotions. Over time, he was able to move past his depression and find happiness again. This is the transformative power of emotional fitness. Another critical aspect of emotional fitness is developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves being aware of and managing your emotions, as well as understanding and empathizing with others. Tony Robbins suggests that emotional intelligence is crucial for success because it allows you to connect with people on a deeper level and build stronger relationships. For example, imagine you're in a meeting where a colleague is upset about a project. Instead of reacting defensively or ignoring their concerns, you can use your emotional intelligence to listen actively, validate their feelings, and offer support. This not only strengthens your relationship, but also enhances your ability to work collaboratively. Here's a real-life example from Tony Robbins' career. When he was starting his business, he faced numerous challenges, including skepticism from investors and competitors. Instead of getting discouraged, he focused on building emotional intelligence by listening to feedback, adapting his strategies, and maintaining a positive attitude. As a result, he built a successful company that now reaches millions of people worldwide. Emotional fitness isn't just about personal growth, it's also about building a better society. By fostering emotional intelligence, we can create a more compassionate and empathetic world. Tony Robbins has been a vocal advocate for emotional intelligence, emphasizing its importance in leadership and teamwork. He believes that leaders who can connect with their teams on an emotional level are more likely to inspire and motivate them towards achieving common goals. This is why he includes emotional fitness as a key component in his workshops and seminars, teaching individuals how to develop these essential skills. In essence, emotional fitness is a powerful tool that can help us overcome obstacles, build stronger relationships, and achieve our goals. But how do we incorporate emotional fitness into our daily lives? Tony Robbins suggests several practical steps to get started. First, practice self-awareness by paying attention to your emotions and understanding why you feel a certain way. This can be done through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a few minutes each day to reflect on your feelings. For instance, I've found that keeping a journal helps me track my emotions and identify patterns. This awareness allows me to respond more thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Next, cultivate empathy by trying to understand others' perspectives and emotions. This can involve active listening, asking open-ended questions, and showing genuine interest in their experiences. For example, when a friend confides in me about a difficult situation, I try to put myself in their shoes and offer support. Empathy not only strengthens relationships, but also improves communication. Finally, practice emotional regulation by learning techniques to manage intense emotions. This can include deep breathing, mindfulness exercises, or seeking professional help if needed. I personally use deep breathing whenever I feel overwhelmed, which helps calm my mind and reduces stress. By incorporating these practices into our daily routines, we can enhance our emotional fitness and become more resilient and effective in our personal and professional lives. Let's consider a real-world application of these principles. Imagine a student facing exam pressure. Instead of panicking, the student can practice self-awareness by identifying their fears and anxieties. They can then cultivate empathy by speaking with friends or family members about their concerns, which provides a supportive environment. Finally, they can practice emotional regulation by implementing relaxation techniques during study breaks, ensuring they maintain balance and focus. This holistic approach not only helps the student manage their stress, but also boosts their overall well-being. Emotional fitness isn't just about individual growth. It's also about creating a ripple effect in our communities. Tony Robbins emphasizes that by improving our emotional health, we can inspire others to do the same. He believes that when we share our experiences and knowledge, we can help break down barriers and foster a culture of positivity and resilience. For example, imagine a community where individuals have limited access to mental health resources. By sharing our emotional fitness practices, we can raise awareness and encourage others to seek help. This collective effort can lead to a healthier and more supportive environment for everyone. Another example is in schools, where students learn emotional fitness skills from a young age. By incorporating these practices into the curriculum, we can empower future generations to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. Tony Robbins himself has been a role model in promoting emotional fitness. He shares his personal stories and experiences in his books and seminars, inspiring countless individuals around the world. His commitment to spreading emotional fitness knowledge has had a profound impact on many lives. For instance, one of his followers, a middle school teacher, implemented emotional fitness activities in her classroom, resulting in improved student engagement and reduced behavioral issues. By sharing our experiences and knowledge, we can create a domino effect, empowering others to take charge of their emotional well-being. Let's take a moment to reflect on how we can spread the message of emotional fitness. Whether it's through social media, public speaking engagements, or simply having open conversations with friends and family, every small act of sharing can make a significant difference. By doing so, we can inspire others to embrace emotional fitness and create a more emotionally resilient society. In conclusion, let me tell you this: the power of emotional fitness is undeniable. It empowers us to overcome challenges, build stronger relationships, and achieve our goals. By practicing self-awareness, cultivating empathy, and regulating our emotions, we can transform our lives and contribute positively to our communities. As Tony Robbins says, the biggest obstacle to success is not lack of resources or talent, it's a lack of emotional fitness. So, let's commit to nurturing our emotional well-being today. By doing so, we not only enhance our own lives but also create a ripple effect that inspires others to do the same. Remember, the path to emotional fitness may not be easy, but the rewards are immeasurable. So, let's embark on this journey together, armed with the knowledge and tools we've discussed today. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible and remember, you are capable of achieving greatness.